So we have made it to the south of France, and this week we have some really cool things planned.
We do, and it's someone's birthday, isn't it?
It is.
Well, I'm tempted to sit in the back. So the last few days have been a little bit weird, haven't they?
Yeah.
Because we've just felt a little bit lost with what we were doing. So the whole idea of this video is we were going to go to Avignon and we were going to explore some places dotted all the way around it, which we kind of did.
Well, we went to Avignon and we started exploring it, and it was just busy.
It was so busy, wasn't it?
Busy isn't really our thing, and obviously it's a main town, city, so we expect it to be busy, but like this was...
It was heaving. And it was just like rows and rows of traffic as well, trying to drive around it, and basically it became super, super stressful. But we did explore a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
We went to quite a famous bridge called the Pont de Avignon.
You have to pay to go on it, so we thought, oh, you know, this...
It'll be worthwhile.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't. So it doesn't actually stretch across the river, does it? It goes 3/4 of the way.
And we thought we had there was like a little chapel on it or something, but like it was just not really there.
It was just a bridge, and not even a full bridge at that.
Yeah.
And again, it was heaving, so you could get like an audio guide and things like that, which came with...
Yeah, there's probably a lot of history to it, I think.
Yeah.
But for us, we're not massively into history. Like, we're more like...
Things that look nice.
The views of things. Obviously, it's cool to know a bit of history, but we're not like, we won't deep dive into history or anything.
Yeah, so it's probably wasted on us.
I mean, the view back to the city was nice.
It was, yeah. As we were walking back to the van, we did stop off, didn't we? And it was a nice view. The sun was setting, so all the buildings looked quite nice, didn't they? But it was just too busy for us, so we diverted out of there. But like I say, we wanted to see a few other points. There's a Colosseum, which is just north of Avignon. There's another like triple viaduct sort of thing, isn't there? And we were just looking at all these places, and then we were seeing reviews about robberies, and we were like, we're not going down that route again, are we? And just everywhere being busy. So we thought we'd just move on from there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Our initial plan was, when we were in the south of France, we were literally going to drop straight down into Spain and go down the east coast, weren't we?
Yes, in east coast and then southern coast of Spain.
Yeah.
But within the last few days, as many of you will probably know, the east coast has been severely flooded.
Yeah.
And they just have really bad weather at the moment. Valencia's been really badly hit.
It's terrible at the moment. Isn't
we
it?
were in Valencia this time last year, so we really wanted to go this time. But obviously we're going to have to avoid that completely now. There's also loads of weather warnings for the whole of Spain.
Yeah, so we thought we can't chance that. So we thought of a new plan.
Yes.
Which is to go straight across France, into the Pyrenees.
Yeah.
And then into Spain, but then we stick to the west coast, the north coast, and then down the west.
No, there is no west coast.
There's a little bit. There's a little sliver. The west coast into Portugal, and that is kind of what we're going to run with.
Yeah.
So
keeping an eye on the weather as we go.
Yeah.
That may change. Again, I'm quite happy we now didn't plan really anything. We planned a rough route.
Yeah.
Didn't really plan anything because plans can change so much. The weather has now changed our plan quite drastically, so yeah.
But it's quite exciting what we've got to look forward to. Pyrenees are going to be amazing, and we've got some really cool plans in terms of activities, I guess, which we're going to move on to tomorrow. And I don't even know how to describe it. Is it a train? Is it
I don't know
bike?
what it is. I have no idea. I just found this thing on Google Maps and I just clicked it, and it was like this weird abandoned train thing. Yeah.
So we're going to leave it here, get some sleep tonight, and we'll pick you guys up in the morning when we're at the random train roller coastery bike thing.
Yeah.
Night. Sometimes I do wonder what we sign up to. I think this is one of those times. I mean, what are we even doing?
It's fun though, I think.
I've got to get some momentum because we're going uphill. Oh God, it's going. Come on.
I don't think me pedalling does much. it's all you.
So I'm the one that's got to pedal the whole time because I've got the electric motor. So Amy can just sit there really, and if she feels like pedalling, then she can have a little go.
So we are the last ones to go. If we take a long time, everyone's going to be waiting for ages at the end. Because you have to turn it around and come back.
How are you finding the seat?
Uncomfortable.
It's chafing. It's like, you might have to get the Sudochrome out. So we have come into a little bit of traffic. There's the next train cart. What is it?
I don't know.
I don't even know what to call them. But just up ahead. And you've got to keep a 50-metre distance, which is fine because it's actually quite strenuous.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is from this side.
I'm having a good time.
It's a 4-kilometre route. So you go 4 kilometres and then you've got to turn the train cart around and then it's 4 kilometres back. Oh, we're coming into a tunnel. Amy's chains came off.
So you are the sole one pedalling?
I thought it was hard work.
Do you want to swap for a bit?
Nah, that's alright.
Well, I want a bit of a go.
We can swap if you want. We're going to roll. Oh god. Going backwards. Yeah, that should definitely be around the cog there. It gets easier when you get to a certain speed.
That's it!
Oh, I quite like this. Oh, I'm tempted to sit in the back. I was only joking about sitting back there.
It's much nicer. This is the one I'm doing.
Ah, this is the dark tunnel. Oh, light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, it's dripped. Come on, we can get up this. Ah, come on. So we're on our way back, and it's not been without its difficulties. We've had to swap so Amy takes the electric motor because the chain keeps slipping off this one, and I can use half of it before the chain comes off again. But going uphill, the electric motor wasn't enough.
No.
So it kept slipping. But the man behind us has been really helpful, hasn't he? And he's got us going, but we just can't stop in the tunnel. Are you scared? You're coming into this quite quick.
I hope there's no one else on the way.
I'm not sure if it shows on the camera, but I'm absolutely battered with mud. It's all over my arms. Like, and Amy's fine. I don't get it.
It's on your face.
Is it? I think we slowed down a bit too quick. We're nearly there. Oh, I mean, I can't help. Oh, I can half help.
It's fine, I'll carry all of us.
Well, about time, isn't it? We made it! Even if there is grease on your face.
And mud all over you.
Yeah, mud all over me. Well, that was really good fun, actually.
It was really good, yeah.
We've been saying we need to do more activities and things like that, so yeah, I'm glad we managed to do that.
Yeah.
But, like we said, it's someone's birthday, isn't it?
It is. It's a very special day.
It is.
We're going to find somewhere really nice to park up and have some presents, I think.
Well, we've just got here, and yeah, it's a pretty perfect little park up. We've got it to ourselves at the moment, and it's a perfect place that we can get Taco out on the lead. But look at this for a view. That is not bad at all. But before we get Taco out, let's jump back inside the van because we've got presents to do. Well, in case you haven't guessed, it is the boy's first birthday.
First birthday.
He's a year old.
And he's gonna
go, isn't he?
He'll come back when he knows there's presents.
Yeah, right, maybe.
He's going in the litter tray. There he is.
Oh, has he got some treats?
You want one of these?
Oh, boy.
Oh, look. There you go.
Oh,
What's
God,
that?
that looks a good one.
You guys see? Oh, I think he likes
I
it.
think that's a hit, isn't it?
Okay.
God, is it more feathers?
Oh, it makes a noise.
Another toy. God, it even says hop on it. Oh,
What's this?
God, it's a colourful fish. It's a colourful fish.
And then we have
Got more treats. Have you got treats in there?
Some sticks.
Oh, God.
Oh, you want a stick? Maybe in a little bit.
Let's give you just a little bit of it.
Some licky licks.
Give you just a little bit of the stick, see if you want this.
And we've got
What's this?
some fancy food.
Fancy food.
Fancy food, that's for later though.
God. Should we get him outside, give him a good old run out?
Yeah, birthday run out.
Birthday run out. So last night's park up was a pretty good one, wasn't it?
It was very good, yeah.
Nice and quiet. I think we had it to ourselves actually last night.
Yeah.
And then a couple of people have turned up today. But we are moving on, so we don't really have a plan. Taco's moving on now. We don't really have a plan where we're moving on to because of our change of plans and having to try and drop down into Portugal. So I think all we're going to do is map all the way across the south of France and see how far we get, really, aren't we?
Yeah, I think we'll find some cool things to do along the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no set plan yet. See what happens.
Just got to get moving. So we'll let him have his little run out and then get the van packed up and go.
Yeah. So we have made it to the Pyrenees. It is only a quick stop because we are on our way to cross the border into Spain. But I mean, it's pretty amazing.
We couldn't not stop here. And there's one thing that I've always wanted to do, and that is to skate amongst mountains. I don't think there's a better place than this. There's also a little pump track that we've driven past.
Yeah.
And we keep seeing them, but we've never actually had time to stop. So should we go and do it, see what it's like?
Please don't break your legs.
I mean, this place is amazing. It's a shame we don't have a little bit longer here. It's so quiet as well. It's a bit like the Lake District, but just without any people anywhere. I mean, it's not too bad here, is it?
No.
I think this might be the favourite place that we've come, or my favourite place.
The favourite place.
The favourite place. Like,
Yeah.
it ticks everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, we do like our mountains. And I mean, the weather's pretty perfect.
It is. It's amazing. It's warm. We're about 1,000 metres up, but it's still really warm. But then we can see mountain peaks with snow on. I think there's peaks around here at like 3,000 metres, isn't there? So it's just got everything. I want to live here. So there's actually 3 different pump tracks here. We wanted to go on the child one, but annoyingly there's a child on it, isn't there?
It's very annoying.
Really
Why is there
annoying.
a child?
So we're sitting in front of a much bigger one, which is still concrete, so still okay. But there's also like a muddy one, isn't there, for like BMXing and things like that. But I do think this could result in broken bones.
I'm not even going to attempt this one. You can.
Do you think I should?
Have a little go.
Do you think it'd be alright?
I don't know.
Okay, that's not too bad. So before I end up breaking something, we're gonna move off this one and try and get onto the small one. But there's also a lake here which looks amazing as well. So we're gonna go and have a look at that because it looks super clear. And again, it's obviously surrounded by mountains. They do paraglide in here as well. It's just such a cool place. Like I say, it's got everything here. There's even a little exercise park here as well. There's like monkey bars and pull-up bars and all sorts. Do you want to try it?
No.
Ugh, I swear as a kid, this sort of thing used to be well easy.
Oh God, I'm slipping.
Is that your attempt?
What is slippery?
Go on.
My hands are slipping off.
Big jump.
No, I don't want to.
So we haven't even told you where we are yet. It's a little town called, is it Ludeville?
I have no idea.
I think it's Ludeville.
We'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, and it's basically about half an hour from the Spanish border. So it's like a little turning off the main road, and then yeah, the border is actually through a mountain, isn't it? It's a tunnel, so it's like a under mountain border. But yeah, we thought we'd stop here because we saw some pictures and it looked amazing.
It's a bit like Annecy, but it's so quiet.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
So a little Annecy.
it is, and I think I would take quietness and these surroundings over busyness. I think I prefer it to Annecy.
Yeah,
It's
it probably gets busy in summer, but
yeah,
right now it's completely empty.
it is. But this path actually goes all the way around the lake, so I think we're going to come out later on when the sun's gone down a bit and actually go around it.
Yeah, it's a bit too hot now.
It's hot, and
Boiling.
even trying to do some exercise, I'm massively worn out.
Yeah.
So it's not that we're unfit, it's the altitude.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the van, do a little bit of food, and yeah, then we come back out and then head off to Spain.
Yeah.
So this is the little pump track, and there is still someone there with their kid, but I don't think they're actually using it, so we've got to give it a little try.
You can give it a go. I think I'm going to pass.
Not even trying the little one.
No.
Nope. Well, I think I've got pump tracks out my system now.
Good.
It was good fun.
No broken bones.
And, yeah, and I didn't break anything. Sometimes I do feel a little bit like a one-man band, and I think there's reason behind that, because I'm now carrying Amy's on board. I've got her shoes in her backpack, and I'm also her cameraman to get some shots of her skating along.
What are you complaining about?
Nothing, I wasn't complaining at all. I was saying how beautiful you look in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you go. And we're back at the van. Oh. Food. Well, it looks like it's cooled off a little bit, so should we go and have a skate around the lake?
Yeah.
Well, that is our time in Ludeville over, but it's also our time in France over.
Well, only for a few weeks, because we have to come all the way back up the other side of France to get back to the UK. We keep thinking that our trip in France is over, but it's not.
No, it's definitely not. It's just a break. But Spain has got a lot to live up to, because France has actually been very good.
Yeah.
Very good. But that is what our next video is going to be all about, because we've been in France for 4 weeks now, and our next video we're going to be going through basically everything we've learned.
Everything we've learned, our surprises, and most importantly, our costs. Because there's been a few surprises there, good and bad.
Yeah.
So stay tuned next week.